Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at my January budget for 2023, as well as unstuffing my cash envelopes, stuff in the back, stuff in my sinking funds, and my saving challenges. So if you like these kind of videos, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of my new subscribers who have come on board. Leave me a comment down below and let's get started. All right, y'all, so we are in the first week of January and we are getting ready to stuff our envelopes and close our weekly budget to go into the second week of January. So this week, I did pay my rent, utilities. I did get my new health insurance total, and that total is $322. And this is for medical and dental. I do not have vision health insurance. I just pay out of pocket. I had a couple of paydays this week and only one no spend day on Tuesday. And then my Netflix bill was already taken out. And if you don't know, round my bills up. So that's why you see 0 cents. So the actual amount was, I think, $10.81. So I just rounded to 11. My internet is set up in my new apartment, but I don't know exactly what day it's coming out, so it's just still over here hanging out. I hope if you guys can see that. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's over here hanging out. Going into the next week, I just have a cell phone bill that is due, and I was supposed to have a trip next weekend. We decided to postpone it because we are fasting this month, so we're not going to be taking any trips, and we're fasting from like certain foods and all that different kind of stuff. So no trip is coming up for the month of January, but there will be one in the month of February. So here is an overview of my January budget. These are all of my variable expenses, the amounts that I'm budgeting for. As the weeks go on, we'll see how we're doing in those categories. And I was able to fill in my internet and health insurance bill. These are some more expenses that, well, not expenses, but I stuffed my sinking funds, I stuffed my saving challenges, and you have to account for that in your monthly budget. For travel, I am going to be buying my plane tickets for next month's trip. I just don't know how much they will be. So but that should be filled in the next Friday. So for the first week of January, which for me was December 31st to the 5th, today's the 6th, we'll go ahead and check in our amounts. So groceries ended up being like $65.04, like barely over, so I'm just gonna say 65. We'll take a look into the wallet and see what we have left over. For this week, I actually have quite a bit of money left over in this wallet, guys. It's actually pretty shocking. So in spending, I have $1. So that means that I spent $9, and I saved my change. So I have a little coin pouch y'all will see here if you haven't seen it already, and I just put it in a coin box. In gas, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $11 left, and I gave myself 45 this week. So if I spent 11, let me get my calculator. Okay, so I have 45, I have $11 left, so I spent 34. Put the 5 here, and then I will just put the 1s in this slot. For groceries, that was online. For home, I gave myself $20 and I did not spend anything, and I didn't think I would, so I'll put home up there. For eating out, I had 20 and I have $4 left, so I spent $16 and I have 4 left. Nothing was in medicine. Beauty, I gave myself $15 and I did not spend anything, so I have $15 left. So I'll put the 5 there and the 10 there. These are my coins. I'm gonna empty them out and put them into my coin box. And so far nothing in the bank envelope, but this money will be going in there because I just save the money, roll it over. Well, not roll it over, but I save it in this pouch, and then at the end of the month I deposit the money into the bank. I do have some receipts that I'm going to scan into my Fetch Rewards app. And then I did want to go ahead and show you guys my cards pouch, because I know, like in my videos I always tell you guys I don't use the slots anymore. I just put it in a pouch because I don't know, it's just super convenient and it can hold a lot. So I did get a couple of gift cards between Christmas and now. I got a Walmart gift card, Southwest Airlines, I have a Toyota gift card. So I was able to cover up my important, you know, my debit cards and all that stuff so that you guys can actually see the cards, because I just always take it out. So let me go ahead and get these coins out of here, and then we're gonna come back and see what we have remaining for the month. All right, y'all, so we're back. I spent $9 from spending, and I gave myself a total of $150 for the month. So I'm gonna do 150 minus 9 equals 141. This is what I have left for the rest of January. Gas, my monthly budget for gas is $180, and I spent $34. So I have $146 left. For groceries, my monthly budget is $260, and I spent $65, so I have $195 left. And if you're new to my channel, this budget is just for me. It's not for kids or anything. So yeah, I didn't spend anything at home, so I still have $60 left there. For eating out, my monthly budget is $150, and I spent $16. So I have $134 left for the month. Meds, I did not spend anything, so I still have $40 left for the month. And then beauty, I didn't spend anything, and so I still have $200. Wait, what am I doing? Yes, $200 left for the month. So this is how I keep up with my spending to see if I'm overspending or if I'm staying in budget. As time goes on, I do want to get even more like detailed with this, but this is what works for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my amounts for my variable expenses this week, which will go from January 6th through the 12th. So spending is going to get a 20. Gas is gonna get 45. I have been able to go down on my gas, but I have had to go up on groceries. I'm gonna go ahead and go to 70. Home is gonna get 10. I don't think I need anything for home. Eating out is going to get 30. Meds, I don't need anything for that. And then beauty is going to get 155. So this is for my lashes. So that's where the majority of that money comes from. The rest goes to a pedicure. So I wear press-on nails. I do my own eyebrows. I do my own hair. I do get my hair done a few times a year to get it trimmed and treated, but on a weekly, daily basis, I do my own hair. I do get waxed when I get a pedicure, but it's only $10. And I do like facial hair waxing because I don't like hair on my face. So, but if you like it, you know, hey, I love it. So, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side, and I'm going to grab my saving challenge binder because, as y'all can see, we have quite a bit of money left over from the wallet this week, which I'm excited about. I don't even know how that happened, but I'm going to take advantage of it. And instead of pulling my saving challenge money out of the bank this week, I'm just gonna pull from here. So what we're gonna stuff today is the 20 and the 11, which are the highest amounts for this month. So these are my saving challenges cards that I sell on my website as well as my Etsy shop. And this is tailored for like lower income, medium income. You could always double these amounts if they're too low for you. But you know, it gives those who budget on a lower, you know, budget plan, it gives us a chance to still participate in saving challenges. So for the 11, I'm gonna just grab a 10 and a 1. So now in the saving challenge, I have 20, 30, 35, 6, 7, 8, $39. So that is going to be our saving challenges for this week. And there's what, 3 weeks left in the month. And so I saved the lower amounts because next week I'll be stuffing some bills. So last week I did low amounts because I had rent, insurance, all that heavy stuff. This week I don't have any bills really, and then next week I will have bills, so I'm gonna stuff some lower amounts next week. So now I'm gonna go ahead and count how much money is left over here. All right, so this is my transaction log and savings tracker. So for my transaction log, just to let y'all know real quick, this is really used for when I have to pull money out of my sinking funds, which I did for my tires. I did not for my speeding ticket, but I decided to go ahead and also use it for like unbudgeted expenses. So, and I may change the sticker up, make it transaction log, and maybe do another script along with it that says unbudgeted in case you want to track your unbudgeted expenses. So for tires, I got 2 of them and it cost me $251. If you have not seen my last couple of videos, your girl got a speeding ticket. And I opted to go the probation route, which is just don't get a ticket for 30 days. We'll dismiss it, but the fee is higher. So this is half of what I have to pay. I have to pay the other half by January 27th. So for savings tracker, today is the 6th. And this is just going to be cash. I track how much money I saved in cash. So I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 even, which is amazing to start the month off with. And then that 20 is going in this bank envelope right here. I also looked at the balance on my oh, it's already open. I also looked at the balance on my business loan. If y'all know, y'all watch my January budget setup, I have one business loan and the balance is like $140. So I should be done with this loan, a 172, but I just checked it like a couple days ago and it said 140 something. So I should be done with this loan at the end of this month. And today we are stuffing $449 right at $450. So I'm going to go ahead and get the money in the tray. I'm not going to count it on camera. I already did that. I think I'm going to have to go down here. So just wanted to let you guys know that my Instagram account is currently deactivated right now. So if and when it will be reactivated, I don't know. But if you guys need to reach out to me, you can always leave me a comment. Y'all know that I respond to pretty much all of my comments here on YouTube. You can also email me if you have questions or need to talk to me about anything. All right, so for the wallet, start with spending, and it is going to get the 20. Gas is getting the 45, so 20, 40, and 5. Groceries is getting 70, so 50 and 70. Home is getting 10. Eating out is going to get 30. Medicine, nothing. Beauty is getting 150 and 5. And so that is everything for the wallet. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my sinking funds and we will stuff those next. Okay, so starting with my high priority binder, which is the binder that I pull from the majority of the time when I need things in my life. So getting started with birthday, it is going to be getting $10. So we've gone up a little bit in the categories. I had to, and I'm sorry if you've been watching my videos and this sounds redundant, but just for anyone that's new, you know, I had to empty out all of my sinking funds because I moved unexpectedly. So that's why they're so low. 10, 11, 12, and 13. Also, I did get some, I think I got a few more January sticker orders that came in the last few days. So I just want to let you guys know that I will be working on those over the weekend to try to get them out to you as soon as I can so that you have your January stickers. And then starting next week, I'm gonna start getting out February stickers. So in business, I have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. So also in this video, I wanted to give you guys a couple of tips just to start your new year off with your budget, giving you some tips to help you stay consistent if you have struggled with that in the past. LASIK is getting 2. And I have 3 tips for y'all. So let's count this. So it's going to be 1,100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my very first tip in helping you guys stay consistent with your budget is to make sure that you use a method that works for you. So the primary ways that there are to budget is like paper pen, the paper pen way, which is what I use. And then there's also the digital way, which a lot of other budgeters use, like they use apps, they use their iPads, and then you, like I said, you have the paper pen budgeters like myself. We use stickers or workbooks. So it's very important to know what kind of like person you are when it comes to that. And you can just like take a look at your everyday life. Like, how do you keep up with things in your everyday life? I do use my phone for like reminders to remind me of things so I don't forget. But when I'm like planning things out, putting something together, it's always paper pen for me. So I knew that budgeting, the way that I budgeted, was going to have to be the paper pen route. Outings has 5, 10, 15, 20. So that is tip number 1, is to make sure you choose a method that is going to work for you, either digital or paper and pen. So y'all see some of these envelopes, I'm trying to like build them back up. So I had to wait a couple weeks after the move. Car maintenance is getting 25 again, finally. But I did pull out of this envelope to help me pay for the tires, because I didn't want to empty my whole car tire envelope. So I pulled 200 out of here, guys. So we're putting 25 today. Okay, so the second tip that I have for helping you stay consistent with your budget is making sure that it is realistic. So sometimes the misconception with budgeting is that you're supposed to like X things out of your life. And I would only say that's the case if you are like trying to aggressively attack debt. Then maybe some of the things that you enjoy to do, like leisurely, like beauty things or going out, date nights and stuff like that, you may have to get a little creative and do some of that stuff yourself. You know, like I said, your own nails, your own whatever. That's the only way I would recommend cutting things out of your lifestyle. Car maintenance has 20, 35, 45, 55, 56, 57, 58. But And I'm not saying that if you have debt to cut those things out. I'm saying, you know, let's say you are just like, hey, if I maybe stop doing this or spending money on this for a year, I can come out of debt, you know. So you have like an aggressive plan to get out of debt. That's the only way, you know, I would say, yeah, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you know, if you have debt and you know you're going to be paying on it for a bit of time, you're not necessarily trying to aggressively attack it, I would say to make sure your budget includes, continues to include things that you like to do. Did I mess up, y'all? I think something's out of order. Okay, miscellaneous is getting 1. So yeah, if you like coffee, beauty things, date nights, girls night, brunches, whatever, don't cut those things out of your budget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yes, make sure your budget is realistic, because if you go into it, you know, like, we are human. So I'm a firm believer that your money is not just for paying bills and saving for retirement. You know, only God knows if we will even live to see retirement. So your money is also for you to enjoy. Gifts is going to get 10. And then my last piece of advice, the third tip for staying consistent and committed to your budget, is to have a system of accountability. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So for me, obviously, my system of accountability is being a YouTuber and being on social media, but primarily YouTube, because this is where y'all really get to see the stuff being broken down. But for you, you know, I would say if you want to start a channel, or you want to start a TikTok, or you want to start an Instagram page for your finances, do it, because it's going to give you a system of accountability that's going to help you stay committed to your journey. Now, maybe you're like, no, I'm not trying to, you know, be on social media or start no page or nothing like that. And that's fine too. Before I became a YouTuber, the way that I would stay accountable was to watch other YouTubers. So I would watch like Shay Budgets. I would watch At Home with Keita when I needed to like get my plans together for the next week. Travel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. So what I would do is, when they would post their weekly videos doing their budget check-ins, or like Keita, when she would post her weekly videos planning out the upcoming week, that is when I would grab my budget planner or my life planner and check on my budget or get my planner set up. Like, I literally used to do my budget as I was watching my favorite YouTubers do their budgets, or I would get my planner set up for the next week as I was watching my favorite YouTubers do their planner setup. So that is a very successful way, in my opinion, to have accountability. You can also have accountability with a friend, a partner, a spouse. So yeah, church should have 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So those are my 3 little tips for you guys to help you stay consistent with your budget in this year of 2023. If you have noticed in the past you've struggled with consistency, I would say number 1, make sure you're using a method that works for you. Number 2, make sure your budget is realistic. Do not cut things out that you like to do. Just put money aside and know that that money is going toward that. Include that in your budget. And then number 3, have some kind of system of accountability, whether it's starting your own platforms, whether it's checking in when your favorite YouTubers check in, whether it's your significant other, your best friend. Have some system of accountability. So medical got 15, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So that is going to be the end of the high priority binder. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my low priority binder and come back to stuff those envelopes as well. All right, so this is my low priority binder, and this just means that I pull out of these funds less in frequency than I do in the other funds. So starting with car tags, it is going to get $2. My car tags will be due in June of this year, technically May, but I think I always do it in June. So we have 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 67. Electronics is going to get a 5. And so for electronics, we have $8. Emergency is also getting a 5. So I'm hoping to go back up in these funds as well. I'm like kind of doing it in increments. It's like some of my sinking funds, I'm trying to like aggressively start putting money back into them, just because I know, especially that high priority binder, because I know I pull from that. Some of these other ones I don't pull from as often. So I have 1,000, 100, 200, which is in the bank, and 5, 10, 15, 20. So 12, 20. Giveaways is going to be getting $2. So thank you guys so much. We are at 17,000 subscribers, which is wild. So I will just project my next giveaway for 20,000 subscribers. So, you know, we'll see how long it takes to get there. So in giveaways, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. My goal is always $100. Not every envelope has a goal, but some of them do. And the ones that do have a goal, that just means that once I reach the goal, I stop stuffing in it. And then I can put that money toward more funds. So I'm starting over with Christmas. I'm gonna have another baby to buy Christmas gifts for. My brother and sister-in-law are having a baby, so that's exciting. And then y'all know, I'm so sorry if y'all can hear that. I live by a main street. I have 5, 6, 7, 8 in Christmas. And I want to say usually after August is when I really start like aggressively stuffing in this envelope. So I just kind of casually stuff it throughout the year, knowing that it's a ways away. And then as the year goes by, after my birthday, that's when I really start to hit it more aggressively. Functions will be getting $2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And car tires, which is the last envelope, is going to get 25 because I did take 51 out of here to help pay for my 2 new tires. And I got 2 because y'all know I told y'all Last time I got one and it messed everything up. I'm never doing that again. So I have 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 39. They told me I changed out my front 2 tires and they told me my back 2 tires were good. So I'm praying that we don't need any new tires anytime soon. So that is going to be all for the video. Thank you so much for joining me yet another week to close out my budget and just see how things went for this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. Again, if you purchased January stickers from me recently, I'm going to work on getting those out this weekend. As well as thank you guys so much as always for watching and being a supporter. Again, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments or you can send me an email. I hope that you guys have a great weekend and I will see you back next week. Bye.